Namaste yogis. We're going to start this practice with 3 minutes of focused breathing, so we're going to need to be in a comfortable seated position. So get yourself sat on a block, or you might want to sit with the block between your feet, or just sit on your feet. Anywhere that you can keep your back straight. I'm going to sit on a block today, and hands resting on the knees. Palms facing up, closing the eyes as we draw our attention inwards, not trying to close off the outside world, just drawing our attention inwards and focusing on our breath. Feeling the breath coming in through the nostrils, and as we exhale, feeling the air move out through the nostrils. In and out in your own time. Don't force the breath, just natural breathing at the moment, just using it as a focal point for your attention. Now shift the focus to your body, and let's do a bit of a scan of the body, starting in the toes and moving through to the head. So how do we feel today? Let's start in the toes. Feel the sensation in the toes. Scan the body coming up from the toes, up through the calves to the knees, knees up through the thighs to the hips. Taking a note here of how our lower body feels. Don't try and correct anything, just be aware of it. Taking our awareness up through our torso, up through the chest, up into the shoulders, scanning down through the arms, biceps, forearms, into the hands and the fingers. Again, assess how the upper body feels. Now moving the scan from our shoulders up through the neck, into the head, back of the head, coming forward through the forehead, scanning as we come down through the eyes, the nose, the mouth and the chin. Now we have a full picture of the whole body. Let's just make a note of how the entire body feels today, and then let that thought pass. And return our attention to the breath, inhaling and exhaling in your own time. Inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling. One more inhale and exhale. And as we exhale, become aware of your surroundings. Open your eyes. And just readjust. Ready for our practice. Move the block if you've been sitting on. Coming to the top of our mat. Feet slightly apart. Standing in Tadasana. We're going to start with sun salutation as usual. Inhale, take the arms above the head. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right leg back, exhale, left leg back, knees, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale as we push up into Cobra, exhale as we push back into Down Dog. Inhale, bring the right foot forward, lunge, gaze forward. Exhale, left foot forward, fold from the hips, head to the knees. Inhale, hands together as we arch back above the head. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, take the arms above the head. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Inhale, left leg back lunge. Gaze forward. Exhale, right foot back. Knees, chest, chin to the mat. Push forward on the toes. Inhale, lift the chest cobra. Exhale as we push back into down dog. Inhale, left foot forward. And exhale, right foot forward, folding from the hips, head to the knees. Inhale as we bring the hands together, up and over the back. Exhale, hands by the side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right foot back lunge. Exhale, left foot back lunge. Knees, chest, chin, push forward with the toes. Lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, push back into down dog. Inhale, bring that right foot forward, lunge, gaze forward. Exhale, left foot forward, head to knees. Inhale with our hands together as we reach for the sky up above the back. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left foot back, lunge. Exhale, right foot back, plank. Knees, chest, chin to the mat. Push forward with the toes. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, push back into down dog. Inhale, left foot forward, lunge. Exhale, right foot forward. Fold, bring the head towards the knees. Hands together as we inhale, stretch up and back. And exhale, hands together in prayer position. Hands drop to the side. Our first posture is going to target our hamstrings and lower back. So spread the feet slightly, hands on the hips. Exhale as we fold forward, bringing the head towards the knees. Bring the hands towards the mat. Wrap the fingers around the toes. If not, we can rest the hands on the legs or down towards the ankles, whichever is achievable and comfortable for you today. Whichever variation, remain in position. If you're holding your toes, you can pull a little bit, lean a little bit forward. We'll introduce a little bit more of a stretch to the hamstrings. Breathing steadily through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, straighten the back. Exhale. Inhale as we come up, hands on hips. For our next posture, we're going to target the side of the torso, the obliques, and introduce a nice back twist with triangle. So starting from the top of our mat, we take the right foot out, so the feet are 1 to 1.5 meters apart, feet parallel. We turn the right foot out 90 degrees. From here we fold our body to the right, taking the right hand down the right leg towards the ankle. It doesn't matter how far we get, just make sure that you're comfortable and can feel a stretch in the left hand side of the body. If you are comfortable taking the hand down to the mat or the ankle, extend the left hand to the sky, and the focus of the gaze should be towards the left thumb. Inhale, come back to center. From the center, we now turn the left foot out 90 degrees, extend our arms, and as we exhale, we take the left hand down the left leg towards the ankle as far as we can down the leg, raising the right hand and arm into the air with the gaze towards the right thumb. So again here you should feel a stretch down the side and a twist in the back. Inhale as we come back to the center, feet together, back to the top of the mat. Our next posture will give us an intense side stretch, but also target the quads and the groin. From the top of our mat, take the right foot out, so the feet are 1 meter and a half apart again. Turn the right foot out 90 degrees. Bend the right knee as close to 90 degrees as possible. You can either rest the right hand on the right knee and extend the left hand into the air, in line with the back, or you can rest the elbow of the right arm on the right knee, or take the right hand down towards the mat. Again, ensuring the arm is an extension of the line of the back and the back leg. Inhale, coming back to the center, turning the right foot. Now turn out the left foot as we do the other side. Bend the left knee. Hand to the mat or one of the other variations. Bring the right arm forward, again in line with the back and the back leg. Inhale as we come back to the center. Feet together, back to the top of the mat. We're now going to transition to the mat. Feet slightly apart. Take the arms up above the head, holding the opposite elbows. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees slightly if required. Just go down as far as you're comfortable. Nice and slowly, just allow the body to relax and hang where it's comfortable. Nice stretch in the back here. If you rock forward slightly, you'll also get a bit more of an intense stretch in the hamstrings. Rock slightly from side to side. Just feel that sensation. Rock slightly backwards and forwards. Again, feel the pull on the hamstrings there. Release the hands either side of the feet. Take the right foot back and then the left foot back into down dog. Push back with the hands, straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Slight bend in the knees is okay. Pushing back with the hands, lifting the hips into the sky will give you more of a stretch in the hamstrings. Bending the knees slightly and allowing the head to drop will give you more of a sensation in the upper body. Try both and see which works for you today. Exhale, we drop the knees to either side of the mat and sit back onto our heels, keeping the arms in front and allowing the forehead to rest on the mat. Alternatively, we can take our arms behind the body, hands towards the feet. Sometimes known as child's pose or Adho Mukha Virasana. Coming forward to a lying posture on the mat, ready for our next asana. Lift the chest and rest on the elbows for Cobra. Legs can be either together or apart here as a variation, or you can push up onto the hands for a bit more intensity in the lower back. Exhale, release. Push the feet together. You can also put the arms behind the back, interlock the fingers, and as you inhale, lift the chest. Feet together will direct the sensation to the bottom of the spine. Feet apart will spread it more across the whole back. Next, we move into Salabhasana. Put our hands underneath our hips, palms facing up. From here, lift both the chest and the legs as we inhale. If that's not possible today, just lift the chest or the legs and gradually build up to doing both. Exhale, release. Now take the hands in front of the body, arms in front, and as we inhale, we lift both the arms, the chest and the legs. Sometimes called a Superman position. Again, work within your capabilities, lifting either the legs, the arms, or both, and exhale. From here, push back into child's pose again, arms behind the body, just taking a moment, giving a nice stretch to the back. From here, we push up and roll over to come into a lying position on our back. Coming onto our back now, lying on our back for leg raises, arms by the side of the body. Inhale as we lift both legs together, straight up 90 degrees to the mat. We can take our hands behind our head, fingers interlaced, or we can leave them back down the side of the body. Just breathing here. Inhale, exhale. Take the left leg down. Inhale, raise. Take the right leg down. Inhale, raise. And now gradually lower both legs together as we exhale, a nice controlled descent, targeting the hip flexors. Raise them back up again before they touch the mat. Back up to 90 degrees. Lower the left leg again. Inhale, raise left leg. Exhale, lower the right leg again. Inhale, raise to 90 degrees again. And exhale as we bring both legs down towards the mat slowly. Controlled descent. Before we reach the mat, again, just lift both legs back up. Inhale, exhale. And now we spread the legs apart. 90 degrees or as far as we can, just allow the legs to fall open. The target area here is the groin, should be able to feel it in the groin. Don't force this with muscles, just allow them to fall open. Inhaling and exhaling. Just taking note of the sensation in the groin. You might have a little arch in the back with a bit of tension in the base of the spine. Inhale, bring the legs back together. And exhale as we take the legs together down towards the mat. Resting the heels on the mat. Bringing the arms back down to our side if they're not there already. Now coming up to a seated position, ready for our next posture, which will target the hip flexors and the stomach or rectus abdominis. Bend the knees, put the hands underneath the knees, lift the legs, if necessary you can support yourself with your hands on the mat. Either extend the legs so they're straight out, or they can be bent at the knees. Arms on the mat or up in line with the legs, with the palms facing to the sky. Toes pointed. Again, if necessary, just bend those knees. Important thing is to engage the core and release the feet back down to the mat. Ready for our next posture, which is Dandasana or staff pose. Sitting upright, legs in front, feet together. Take the hands down either side of the body. Hands directly underneath the shoulders, back straight. Don't hunch the shoulders. Shoulders down, back straight, legs straight, gaze straight forward. Inhaling and exhaling. For our next posture, just release the hands, taking the hands forward, down the stretched legs, towards the ankles. They could be on the mat or resting on the legs. Keeping the back straight, try and fold forward. If possible, you can take the hands to the feet or even hold the big toes. Important here not to arch the back. Keep the back straight, gaze straight forward. Inhaling and exhaling. You're going to feel this posture in the back, but possibly also in the hamstrings. Release the feet now, getting ready for our final posture, which is a nice twist to the back. Remaining in your seated position, bend the right knee, bring the right foot in towards the body as far as comfortable. Take the right hand behind you, in line with the middle of the back, and place the left hand on the right knee, twisting the body. As a variation, you might also want to bring the elbow through between the right knee and the chest and use that to just leverage a bit more of a twist round in there. Hand can be up in a stop sign. So you're going to feel this in your spine in terms of a twist, in the muscles of the spine, but possibly also in the glute. Release and turn to the other side, so bring the left foot up towards the body, bend the knee, left hand behind you in the middle of the back, and either the right hand on the left knee, or bringing the right elbow through between the knee and the body, and twisting the upper torso. Just enjoying the back twist in both the spine and the back muscles. Exhale, release, bringing the feet to the mat and relaxing back into a lying posture on the mat, ready for Shavasana. For Shavasana, make sure you're in a comfortable posture. We're going to be here for a good 3 minutes, so feet apart, legs apart, arms either side of the body, just a little bit spread. Close the eyes. Make sure the head's in a comfortable position. Returning to natural breathing. With the eyes closed, just start to bring that attention inward. Not trying to cut off from the outside world, just bringing your senses more inward. Focusing on the breath. The inhale and the exhale. On the inhale, feeling the breath coming in through the nostrils. And on the exhale, feeling the breath leave through the nostrils. Inhale and exhale. In your own time, a couple more breaths in and out. In and out. One more breath. Inhale, and as you exhale, move your attention and your focus to the tips of your toes. Just feel a little sensation in the tips of your toes, a nice relaxing sensation, and feel how that moves from the toe through the foot to the ankle. From the ankle, that relaxing sensation moves up the calves to the knees, and from the knees to the thighs and the hips. The entire lower body is now relaxed. That relaxing sensation now moves up through the torso, through the chest, into the shoulders, and move slowly down the arms, through the biceps, the forearms, to the hands, even to the ends of the fingers. From here, that relaxing sensation moves through the neck, up through the neck, back of the head, front of the head, coming down through the face, relaxing everything as it goes. The eyes, the nose, the mouth, and the chin. The entire body is now relaxed. Just enjoy that relaxed feeling as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Nice and deeply and relaxed. Inhaling and exhaling. Now start to bring some sensation back to your feet. Wiggle the toes a little perhaps. Wiggle the fingers. Twist the ankles. Rotate the wrists. Starting to bring awareness back to the body and to your surroundings. Maybe stretch the arms up above the head. Nice big stretch, almost like a yawn. Bend the left knee, bringing the left foot up towards the body. Roll onto the right hand side and carefully push up into a comfortable seated position. Legs crossed or maybe sat back on the back of your feet. Once you're in a comfortable seated position, just stay here for a couple of moments more with the eyes closed, enjoying the sensation. Inhale and exhale a couple of times before slowly opening the eyes and ending the practice. Namaste.